Okay, hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name's George Fontaine. If anyone's watching now, just give me a shout to see what the audio is like, but I'm just gonna start. So today I'm gonna be playing the game Heartworm, which is a new survival horror game. I haven't actually read too much into it. I just added it to my Steam wishlist, and then today I got a notification saying it was out, so I've just downloaded it now. The description says, pass through the threshold and enter a world born of memories. In a world born of memories. Defend yourself with a camera while solving deaths. While solving. Messing this up already. Defend yourself with a camera while solving death's mysteries in a reverent evolution of 90s survival horror, integrating both fixed cameras and over-the-shoulder perspectives. So, I guess it's an amalgamation of lots of different survival horrors. I'm thinking Fatal Frame, maybe Silent Hill and Resident Evil. I think I've watched the trailer, but I'm going to just boot the game up now and see what it's like. Oh yeah, it is working. Cool. So I'll just go back to the main menu. Yeah, so I'll skip this. Some parts of this game may be considered cruel or violent. That reminds me of Silent Hill. It's very reminiscent of Silent Hill. Yeah, so the game boots up to this little splash page, and then these are the settings I've got. It defaults to 59 frames per second instead of 60. You can change it to 60, but I'm inclined to just leave it as it is. And then I'm just going to leave the dithering and pixelation on. Yeah, so if you leave the controller alone for a second, it kind of plays, I don't know if it's a cutscene or a video, similar to what games used to do. I'm going to leave it a sec just to see if it's actually relevant, if we need to watch it, but I have a feeling it might just be a video that plays at the beginning of the game. There's a lot of pixels, probably more on your end. I wonder if it's probably intentional. Hey Observer, welcome to the stream. Wonder how long this is going to be. aesthetic. Okay, I wonder if that's going to be the intro cutscene. I'm going to start the new game now. So what's cool, I booted this up just a minute ago, is that you get given a sort of set of settings at the beginning here. So I'm kind of just going to leave everything to default. The only thing I might change are the tank controls, but I'm going to leave them at default for now, but I might change them later on just because I'm not sure if I'm going to be... haven't played a game with tank controls in a little while, so I might turn that on to camera relative controls, but we'll see. See how it goes. But yeah, I'm going to leave the aiming on modern, which gives you like a bit of a free cam over the shoulder, Resident Evil 4 style perspective, and then tank old school Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, like Silent Hill style. So I'm going to leave it on modern for now. What does retro do? Retro modern. Oh, now that looks way more pixelated now I turned to that, but that was what it's the default on, so I might just run with that for now. And I'll leave everything else as is. So confirm game and begin. Actually, you know, retro does. I wonder what the recommended way to play is. It is default on retro. I'll start it up and see how I feel. Now it's probably just going to play like the same cutscene again. Hopefully it's skippable. Oh, what the hell happened there?
Hey, sorry you haven't heard from me in a while. I've been busy trying to find out about this place. You're not gonna believe me, and I don't even know if I really believe it myself, but I guess a part of me must, because I'm going. It's far, on an abandoned road, a few miles from that power plant in the mountains. It was hard to find anything about it. I started on message boards, and I ended up in a chat room talking with people who know people who know people who've gone. They said a lot of crazy stuff, but the one thing that they all agreed on is that in that house, there's a room that can take you to the other side, to see the people that you've lost again. The thing is, no one who's gone has ever come back, and that's why I'm writing you. Not for advice, not to get you to talk me out of going. Actually, by the time you read this, I'll already be there. I just wanted to let you know, in case I don't come back. That way you won't be wondering where I've gone. Either way, you don't have to worry about me anymore. I'm sorry, but I don't have any other choice. I just can't keep going on not knowing.
Well, I got a little bit distracted by the echo there. I'm not sure what that was. But I'm sure I'll catch up. Yeah, something about a room in a house that makes you go to the other side and you can see your loved ones. Wonder who she's lost. Survival guide. Movement. The menus are all cool. Okay. Cool. Oh. Interaction. Some will stand out more than others. You can equip or use some items you find, such as your camera. After you've picked it up, open your inventory, select the camera, then select equipped. Okay. Let's pick up the camera. Oh yeah, this is a very familiar looking menu. Would you like to take the camera? Yes. I'm actually quite liking this pixelated look. I'm just gonna do a bit of a comparison just because I can never... Oh, actually, so pixelation on. Oh, I pressed back. Off. What the hell? Oh, apply. Okay, so it looks vastly different without the pixelation on. But you know, for nostalgia's sake, I'm going to leave it on. This will be good for like multiple playthroughs. So let's equip that camera. Equipped. Oh, and then you get a free cam. That's cool, so you can see the whole world. Something's burning over there by the looks of it. Cool. Let's look at the car. Oh, so you can change outfits. Obviously, I mustn't have any. Is this box head, pyramid head style? Anyways, I'll leave this. That's cool. Wonder if you can change it throughout the game. I don't need anything else from the car. Sweet. Do I need to press a button to go to the next area? I'm not leaving. Oh, it's the other way. It's towards the fire.
Sometimes I wonder if I spend more time thinking about death than the average person. My grandfather died a while back. I know it happens to everyone, but it almost feels like I'm obsessed. It's frustrating. No matter what I try, my thoughts always circle back to the one thing I can't control: my own mortality. I came all the way out here not knowing if I'll get the answers I need. I just hope it's worth it.
So when you use the D-pad, you sort of defaults walking, and then when I switch to the analog stick, you begin running. That's cool. So I wonder if she's wanting to meet her grandfather. That's just when she learned about death. I bet this is the right door. Solidly blocked off. I love these fixed angles. Way more cinematic. It's locked. Condemned. Can we do the camera view? Oh, you can. That's cool. Oh. That's cool that it highlights that. I wonder if that's just when you're using the camera. Crap, I probably already missed stuff. I don't know, it seems like it glimmers. Yeah. Can I look at it before I pick it up? Diary Pleasure Beach 1. I finally went to explore Pleasure Beach today. It's been on my list forever, and the forecast was perfect, but unsurprisingly, I ended up in over my head. When I got there, everything was pretty normal. On the Pleasure Beach. What's Pleasure Beach? There were folks on the... Maybe that's just my mind. There were folks on the shore having a picnic and enjoying the beautiful summer day, and the usual kids messing around on the playground across the street. I'm really not understanding the geography of this. I grabbed my camera, locked my car, and started making my way across the land bridge. It took maybe 30 minutes to cross, longer than I expected. The island seemed to be completely empty, so I began searching through the abandoned homes, confident in my solitude. So many of them were destroyed. Roofs and walls collapsed from years of disregard. Some houses so decrepit I couldn't even enter, but there were just enough left that I began to really feel bad for these people. This is a long one. They had no time to pack and leave. Family photos were strewn across floors, and belongings were still packed in drawers. I even saw a table that looked like it had been set for dinner, however, many years ago. My sympathy turned into suspicions as I ventured further. Many of the houses had the same red graffiti in their attics, markings and symbols I had never seen before. I assumed it was just from kids messing around, but something about it began to trigger my paranoia. I noticed the sun was setting. As I reached the end of the residential area, it was strange. I could have sworn I had only been a couple of hours. The last time I checked my watch was before noon, but now the clock read 7:30 p.m. I brushed it off as losing track of time. It was frustrating, and I hadn't gotten to half the town. But I knew I had to head back. The land bridge would be submerged soon, if it wasn't already. Sure enough, as I turned the corner where I had entered earlier, I was greeted by nothing but sea. The entire land bridge was underwater. I was stuck and alone, or so I thought. It's cool. I like that setting. I like the idea of the person being trapped by the tide. It's cool. Maybe I'll not read every single entry if it'll get a bit boring. I'll probably stream for like an hour or so, just so you know. I might return with a later stream. The windows are boarded up. It's too dark to see anything through the cracks. Here we go. So I got an achievement for enter the abandoned house. Oh, let's look in the inventory. What's happening? Sorry, I keep on getting distracted by other things. So, I saw the lighter. Let's examine the camera. 35mm SLR camera. It was my grandfather's. Oh Christ, I didn't mean to do that. Examine. My favorite lighter. So if I use it, hopefully it'll give some light. Don't you... Oh well. Never mind. And some film. Examine. Film for camera. Oh bloody hell. Why she got a packet of smokes? Is that like a Resident Evil reference? I feel like it is. Or Metal Gear. I really need to quit. She smokes. Right. Survival guide. Flash. Oh, cool. This is going to be a mechanic. You can use the camera to flash without consuming what? Alright. While not aiming. Okay, cool. That's a cool way of getting the torch and light mechanic in. Well, I'm saying that I haven't tried it yet. The hell button did it say? Flash. Right bumper? Oh, there we go. That's quite cool. I like it. try that again. And I like the way the flash kind of sticks to where you initially used it. So if I stand in the corner, and then move away, it's kind of still lit from that angle. It's cool. Bloody hell, not another diary. Right, sorry if my reading's crap. I didn't realise. I should have known that there'd be a lot of diaries in this. It's a good thing, really. It's a good thing if you're playing sort of by yourself. I like sort of getting the story through diaries rather than, I don't know, memos or whatever when you're playing a game like this. It was darker than any night I could remember. The island was far enough offshore that there was no light pollution, and in almost no time I was wandering in pitch blackness. It was cold too. The breeze coming over the water contrasted heavily with the mild weather earlier that day. I didn't have much of a plan, but I knew that if I was I didn't have much of a plan, but I knew if I was stuck, I would have to find a place to stay warm. I made my way back to the houses, which were much, much more terrifying in the night. I turned to look down the street and froze mid-step. I could barely see due to the lack of light, but it looked like another person was standing there, right in the middle of the street, staring back at me, motionless. I tried to rationalize, but in that situation, my sanity was already being tested. I can't read today. I called out to them with a strained hello, praying to God that it was just some teenager and not whatever nightmare my mind was conjuring. No response, no movement, nothing. I looked around and noticed some of the windows in the attics of the house looked like there was dim light coming from them. Candles maybe, but I had been here all day. I didn't see anyone. It didn't make any sense. Every possible scenario, none of which seemed to end well for me, raced through my mind. Once rational thought broke through and reminded me. One rational thought broke through and reminded me I had a camera. I could trigger the flash on demand without using the little film I had left to illuminate my surroundings. So is this the grandfather? Who's this? I was scared. I almost didn't want to. What if there really was something there, and using my camera would only alert it to my presence? Finally, I pressed the flash trigger. Everything around me lit up, and I saw nothing. The figure in the road was gone. The light was coming from the windows. Gone. It was me. It was just a silent, long dead town and me. The rest of the night was uneventful. I used my camera flash to navigate the ruins, found the closest house with 4 intact walls, locked the door to one of the bedrooms, and fell asleep against the wall. I woke up the next morning and booked it back across the land bridge. I don't think I'll go back to Pleasure Beach. What's a flash button again? There we go. So, do we have a map? No. I'll just try some doors. Nope, no such luck. Still getting used to the tank controls. Oh. The cabinets have rotten food scattered around them. This is, oh well, I was about to say this is cleaner than my kitchen, but I think that might be a rat. I'm not sure. I like. I wonder if a lot of the game's gonna. It couldn't be the whole game taking place here. Doesn't look like that big of a mansion. Oh, another diary. So you can kind of press it multiple times. Father's Journal 1. I finally put the pieces together the day you asked where John was. At first I was confused, thinking maybe you forgot his exact address and wanted to send a letter. I laughed and replied with the address of the home our son had been living in for the past 2 years with his wife and our new grandchild. I won't ever forget the look you gave me. Perplexed and confused, you asked, "What is he doing there?" when I told you that he moved there for his job. The expression on your face darkened. I could tell that something wasn't adding up for you, but you just slowly shook your head and walked away. How could you forget that? I knew you were both getting on in years. Forgetting little things was understandable, but we were both I cannot read today. But we had gone to meet our granddaughter only months ago. I wanted to believe it was just momentary confusion to this day, and I still wish it was right. Still wish I was right. Christ. 2 seconds, I'm just going to quickly check to see if everything's alright with the stream, because I realise I haven't checked it in a while. Let me just go on to the second one. Oh, no, don't open that again. The image might freeze for just a second. I'm going to open up this other scene. Let's have a look at this. Yep, stream still up, so that's a good sign. Cool, going back. Cool, let's have a look. It's a different door. I like those types of animation as well. I miss those from Resident Evil 1. Combining. Oh, why didn't it show me? Oh, maybe I pressed the wrong button. Whatever. I'll figure it out. Take bandage. Antiseptic. Now I want to combine those two, but it's probably wasting them. Anything else? I feel like I'm running too far into the house. Okay. I don't know. I'm sure you could. Can't hold anymore. Cool. An air conditioner. Okay. Most of the books are destroyed. Now, bear with me because I'm just going to look at just for comparison's sake what it looks like without this pixelated effect on. Okay. Yeah, I think it looks better with pixels just because you can see less. That's obviously what the art style's meant to look like. Cool. Father's journal 2. We went to see a doctor today at last. It's hard to make it out all the way to the city. When we were younger, it seemed like such a charming idea to have a house so isolated. It was our own little world. Now just getting groceries in this town is a hassle. I made the appointment and made sure you were ready to go. I could tell you didn't know why we had to. You didn't think anything was wrong. I've always had my head in the clouds. I'm fine. You're overreacting. You would tell me over and over. I didn't even want to think about whether you remembered the reason why this was necessary. We were waiting on the scan results now, but based on how you were with the doctor, I'm not hopeful. You had trouble answering his questions and kept looking to me for answers. God, why is this happening so fast? I held your hand over the stick shift as I drove home while you cried softly to yourself. I can't help but hate myself for thinking it, but I think we're close to the end. How did this happen so quickly? Only months ago, the sounds of your singing filled the house as you tidied up, did dishes, and cooked us dinner. Now you barely get out of bed. Something inside of you has broken. No wonder she's doing the fucking dishes all the time. Half of the time you look at me and see a stranger, but you won't acknowledge it. Just turn over in the bed and try and go back to sleep. I wonder what you dream of. I hope it's of the fragments of our beautiful life together. So, I've obviously got dementia or something like that. Constantly commenting on the mess. She's got dementia. Do I want to... I kind of almost want to backtrack because I feel like I don't want to go upstairs yet. I'll quickly backtrack. Have I been through all these doors? Yes. Guess that sound could get annoying eventually. So I came in there. Oh, I did. Oh, okay. This is probably the first room I was meant to go into. I like the music. Well, if this is his room's tidy. Oh, is this like a save room? Fireplace makes me calm. Cool. Well, I'll store that antidote since there was another one in the bathroom. And a septic. Do I have more film in there? One thing I will warn everyone is that I saw some spiders in one of the stills, and I hate spiders, so that's gonna be crap. Fire was recently tended to. Should I say it? Yes. Let me get to the book. Herman Hesse. We shudder through at life's instability, we grieve to see flowers wilt again and again, and the leaves fall, and in our hearts we know that we too are transitory and will search for laws and formulate thoughts. I feel like this is part of a puzzle. Perhaps the woman after whom the master shaped his beautiful Madonna is already wilted or dead. Blah blah blah. I will go on shimmering in the quiet close to the church, unchangingly beautiful, forever smiling with the same sad flower in life. I'll read that properly later on. I'll come back to it. And I kept dancing. Can you interact with a cigarette? No? Oh well. Now I'm going to go upstairs. Oh. That's exactly what I was thinking. Nothing creepy about these. Just a normal room. I really like these camera angles. Did someone fall? Locked. With a pretty heavy duty one at that. Whoa. Didn't realize the perspective changed like that. Okay. Let's go back to the bathroom, get that antidote. Or should I leave it? I'll leave the antidote for now. The map, pressing back. Oh, cool. There's a map. I pressed back before, it didn't seem like it was letting us use it, but nice. Cool. It's much easier using the D-pad. guess I'll read the note first. Bedroom poem. Only a few days to notice how you used to be. The changes were minor at first. Forgetting your ring, leaving your keys, staring into nothing, like you knew it was coming. And I saw it all too late. The bed you were buried in, try not to be seen. Ghosts in white coats, what a terrible thing. Strangers' goodbyes, dreams of hearing you sing. The hour burns forever, 12:15. Right, I'll bloody write 12:15 down just in case. Ooh. Hatch at the top of that, but it won't open. It's locked. So then, does it tell us where the locked doors are? Is that just back? Is that back to the other rooms? Maybe it's like a shortcut. I don't know. All this nice hardwood furniture rotten away, what a shame. Guess the person who lived here didn't think about what he was leaving behind. Sorry, it'll be 2 seconds. Cool. Sorry about that. Right. Huge bed. Right. A key. The attic key. Yes, let's go to the attic. So this is her room. I hope I've got it right. I hope it was the grandmother or whoever it's meant to be. Empty pillboxes, some medical equipment. Junk in these boxes. We've got 2 closets. Is the key in the inventory now? Oh yeah, cool. So that's interesting. I wonder if it's interesting that it uses up a whole slot. So I'll go and use it now. I like that theme as well. Ooh. Journals, Journal 3. I am alone in this house now. All I have left are the keepsakes of a long life together. Oh, Rose, looking at your young face and smiling and laughing on grainy film is a poison that sours my heart to the day. By seeing you alive, but knowing you are gone is more than I can bear. At least I have our memories. So I feel like this guy is her grandfather, unless that is painfully obvious and I'm being stupid. And that's the camera he took the photos with. Is there anything else I can interact with? Doesn't look like it. Should I check that room before I go in the attic? Probably. Oh, well, I do want to put in that time that was written down, but I also want to, I think it was like 12:15, but I also want to check the attic first. Oh, I thought I'll just put it in. You unlocked it. Cool. Was that the attic key or was that? No, I don't know. Maybe it was just like a one-way lock thing. Cool, so we're back here. Maybe I should just... Yeah, I'll do the clock puzzle.
Huh. 12:15.
I feel... Oh, I'll see what's in there. I feel like I want to go to the attic for some reason. Clock closet. More VHS tapes. Why do you, oh, so it's a video camera they're talking about. I don't know. Lots of videos. Don't watch your grandfather's videos. Leave him alone. Oh. So that's Rose. And what the hell is that? Oh. Knew I should have went the attic first. Actually, does it... Can I load the film into the camera? Yes! There, cool. Sorry, didn't mean to yell. I hate backtracking. Pick up the emblem part, yes. Okay. Kinda just want to look around this corner. Anything there? No. won't open? I thought I could use... What? Oh, what does it mean, attic? Maybe I'm being blind. I'll head back to the foyer. Maybe that's the loft. Okay, maybe it's... Cool. I don't need this anymore, just go... Cool. I like that feature. Oh, hopefully there's not a giant snake in here. Let's have a read. Messages hastily scribbled. If this is real, if this place is what they say it is, I don't even know how I feel. Will it answer the questions that I and everyone who has ever lost someone have spent so long asking? And what if it does? Will that change anything? If I don't come back and someone finds this, I've tried my best. Okay. Let's take a little flash. Cool. Put the emblem in. Can't use it here. Well, where the hell? Maybe you need the full thing. Yep. Let's have a look. Oh, so there's that door code. Balls, I wonder if I'm meant to remember anything from that note or something. Let's just see if there's any words in that. Rose. Yes. What the fuck? Oh, pushing. Cool. Spoilers. Shelves are fully stocked and everything is covered in a heavy layer of dust. Cool. This is grandfather's prep bunker. Yep. Music looped in a weird way there. More of Grandpa's videos tapes. Why are elbow greases so dirty? Another piece of the puzzle. Father's Journal 4. I have to get up early to finish packing, but I can't sleep. I've heard ungodly noises coming from the attic. Going to take a look. I haven't been up there in years. Not like I have anything left to lose. And he found something up there. Let's combine the pieces. Depicting a heart wrapped in thorns. Right. in circles here? No. Was it this room or was it in the opposite end? I think it was in the opposite end. Damn it. God, tank controls. So, let's go upstairs. I'm interested to know what the next area is going to be. Maybe we'll end up at that village. Well, most likely we'll end up at that village that was referenced earlier.
The air feels colder all of a sudden. Something has changed. If I go through this door, I may not come back.
It's a nice door. This is like Silent Hill, Otherworld stuff. Oh, more bizarre than that. I like the walking animation on these steps. Just give it a kick. Is this going to have changed? Whoa. Should I take a picture? Oh shit. I feel like I want to take a picture. Oh no. Maybe you would have, I think you would have just caught us at the bottom anyways. Okay. Hopefully I'll hit a save soon. I think I might play for about 10 minutes or so. Let's see if we hit a save point. door tattooed on my leg. I got an achievement, enter the archive. What is this place? It's Bloodborne. Right.
What just happened? All those stairs and what was that thing chasing me? Now I'm somewhere. If this is the afterlife, it's not what I was expecting. Regardless of my expectations, I can't go back the way I came. Good. I'm not leaving until I get answers.
Vaguely reminiscent of a picture frame. Okay. Do I have a map? Nope. Whoa, okay, I'm not gonna touch that. Not gonna play chess. Cool. So, I'm probably gonna end the stream in a moment. I think it's a good time to leave off. I think I'm gonna play the rest, or at least a good chunk, tomorrow. I'll do a post or something like that, letting you know what the crack is. But yeah, this seems like an interesting game. I'll do it to save. Definitely looking forward to checking the rest out. So thanks everyone that's tuned in. Hopefully people can watch us retroactively or something. I think it's getting good, so hopefully if people are jumping in tomorrow or whatever, it'll still be good. Cool. So I'm going to end the stream now. Thank you for watching. Give it a subscribe and a like. Thank you.